Howdy everybody and welcome to the sodajerks.net. I have glasses now. Isn't that neat? I'm more of an expert than ever before. To counteract that statement, today we're going to review Peeps Root Beer Float. 'Tis the season for Peeps. Anyway, I'm going to try something different. There are 10 Peeps in here, and each one is going to get a review. I got these Peeps Root Beer Float. Put these in my car. Man, they smell like root beer. Good on them for that. Let's see how much sugar's in one of these bad boys. 4 chicks are a serving. 24 grams of sugar per serving. There we go. Smell them again. Ah, that's a good smelling Peep. Peep number 1. Peep number 1 looks pretty good. The tearing is my fault. The eyes are well centered. Good. The marshmallow works really well. It's kind of a float flavor. The root beer candy outer had marshmallow stuck to my thumb. The root beer is the crunchy stuff on the outside of the Peep. I like root beer float Peeps. They're very good. Peep number 2. This Peep's eyes are a little off center. We're not all perfect. His beak is a little droopy. Let's fix that for him. There we go. He's better now. All right. Okay. All right, got the marshmallows up my finger. Peep number 2 was pretty good. Not as good as the first Peep, but it's doing all right. Peep number 3. All right, I got this Peep, and he's in decent shape. He's got a little teardrop from killing somebody when he was on the inside. Right about Peep number 3 is where the root beer float novelty begins to wear off. The aftertaste is still pretty good. And if I were a smart individual, I would stop right here. But I got some more Peeps. Peep number 4. Peep number 4's got the worst eyes of the bunch so far. This eye is running down the side of his face. I'm going to put Peep number 4 out of his misery. I don't know why I don't look at the camera when I'm chewing them. I guess it feels impolite to stare somebody down while I eat Peeps or food in general. Peep number 5. Peep number 5 also spent some time in the clink. He also apparently murdered somebody. Him and Peep number 3, maybe they were buddies. Let's reunite them. This time I will maintain eye contact the entire time. Is that better? All right, that's our first row of Peeps. Let me put this Peeps back in the little box thing here. I have root beer crystals all over my car. Fantastic. Peep number 6. Oh God, my car's even messier. Peep number 6, his eye is also running down the side of his face. This eye is good. I did maul him a little bit when pulling him out of the packaging. Peep number 6 looks more like cartoon feces, but let's eat him. By the way, if you stuck with this video for 5 minutes, good for you. You win a reward. Your reward is watching me eat peep number 7. They've given up on the eyes completely. Like, that's not even close. Whatever machine concocted the body and soul of peep number 7 needs a little bit of adjustment. I have a bottle of water next to me that I'm refusing to drink from until I finish these peeps. I will say the taste, that was peep number 7. After peep number 7, they still taste okay. I really don't want to eat anymore, but I got 3 more peeps. And that's what people in videos that go viral do. They push things to the limit. Get ready to see me plastered all over YouTube eating peeps. This will not meet any algorithms, and you will only find this video if you specifically search for it or are a fan of the site. Here's peep number 8. It looks a lot like 7. There's a lot of that root beer stuff on the bottom of the peep. As far as the second batch goes, he's one of the better ones, even though his eye is still falling off. Actually, looking at peep number 9, peep number 9 looks better than 8. Anyway, here goes 8. I think peep number 8 was where the mistake begins. Here is where continuing is a bad idea. Like after 3 was the appropriate amount to eat. Those were just kind of like, I shouldn't eat this many. 8 was the beginning of, you need to stop eating peeps. Good thing there's 2 more. Oh, goodness. My fingers are covered in marshmallow. Peep innards. So peep number 9, as I said, has the best eyes of the second box. Or second tray. He's gonna visit his friends. That bottle of water is looking real good. You know what else is looking real good? Peep number 10. There he is. There's peep number 10, the loneliest peep. 10 is the loneliest peep. Let's send him home. My chewing has become less enthusiastic. There we go. I'm gonna drink some water now. Okay, so if you are offered root beer float peeps, eat 2 of them. The first one's going to be really good, and the second one's going to be pretty good. If you eat 3, you're going to start the downward slope. Actually, the slope starts going downward after the first peep. But the second one's good enough to where you can eat it and be fine. Peep number 3, that's when you really feel the slope starts to go down. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all just kind of a slight decline. 8 is where it went sharply downhill for me, just to recap. 9 and 10 were just me finishing a tray of peeps. Root beer float peeps are fine if you eat 1 or 2 of them. They were quite delicious. By the end of it, it's wore out its welcome. It's like the Pepsi challenge. They say people like Pepsi more than Coke on the blind taste test. That's because Pepsi is sweeter. You only have a little bit. Of course they like it more than Coke. But usually when you have a full taste test of a full can, they're going to pick Coke over Pepsi just because the lack of, not the lack of sweetness, but Coke is less sweet than Pepsi. So yeah, there you go. For more potentially amusing content revolving around sodas and soda-related things, or over 800 soda reviews. I can't wait till I have review 901 so I can say review 900 over 900. But currently over 800 soda reviews. Go to thesodajerks.net. Thesodajerks.net. No slogan yet.